And there we go. We are back. We are back into Pokemon Academy Life. Last time, we did do the battle team tryouts. And we actually won because they put on a BS rule set, which means it was quite heavily in our favour, I'd say, because most of our opponents had only 3 Pokemon, and we were told they were going to have a full team, so we set up a full team ourselves. Wasn't fully on level, but, you know, it didn't even matter, because the level cap for all the Pokemon told it was level 50 now. You're all level 50. Apparently it just works, mechanically. Logically, I don't think it does, but here we are. And then our Stalker Refund was also in there, and he decided to turn up with a team that was exactly... It was identical to ours in every possible way. Every Pokemon was the same, all the movesets were the same, all their abilities were the same, all their genders were the same, and the only exception being a Pichu, not a Pikachu. Like, if that doesn't cry Stalker, like, really, really bad, I don't know what does. But no one else brought it up, apparently, in the game. So it's weird. I don't know what's going on with that guy. I don't know what's going on with Ethan. But maybe we'll find out. Maybe he is a figment of our imagination. But with everyone interacting with him, I don't think he is. But I just don't know. I don't know what to think about this guy. Honestly. It's so weird. But enough rambling. Shall we get started? I think we should get started. Let's get into it. We did end up pausing at an odd spot last week. We paused in the cafeteria, not normally where we pause, but we had some reaction videos that people wanted us to do, so yeah, we had a gander at them. We had to react to some things people wanted us to look at, so we did. What happened after the battle team tryouts? We've done gym class, which was against both Biancas in a battle. A double battle. We grinded in Asperia a little bit. We got money, as you can see from the top up here, 5,200. We found we couldn't buy stones yet, so our EV is kind of stuck. Kind of stuck like this. For now. What else did we do? I think most of it was battle team tryouts. So it was a long section. It was a long section of battle after battle after battle. Sonia came in. A character that's apparently in the Gala region. Sun's Shieldish. Fire ground type trainer. We didn't have too many issues with her. Honestly. I don't think anything else happened. Off the top of my head, I can't remember anything else happening. Everyone got accepted onto the battle team, though. Literally, all our roommates got accepted onto the battle team, so the ones that tried were Ethan and Hilbert. And that's it, really, isn't it? That's all. Now you're all caught up. I'm gonna have a drink before I even attempt to do voices, because for lunch I had some chips, and sweet chili, because we had a fish and chip last night and there was some spare chips, so I was like, why not just have those? Downside to just deciding to have those. Quite greasy in the throat. So yeah, just gotta watch that, because when I'm doing the voices, there may be a phlegm coming up, and then I'll have to go spit it out. I have no idea who you are, other students, so you're just gonna get a generic voice, I guess. Hey, isn't that guy the guy who was in the battle team tryouts on Monday? Yeah, the guy who's got all those posters around the school, right? Isn't he the guy that Lance really laid into a couple of weeks ago? I'm pretty sure that was a red-headed girl. They're doing our boy Silver like that. Why? Why? Assumptions have been made because he has long hair. The heck, man? Jesus. Wait. He's looking at us. Let's scamper. Well, let's scamper. Let's go. Why? Do you know anything? You never let a popular guy know you're looking at them. They get really, really angry when you do that. Yes, I get very, very angry like that if you talk about me. I will stare at you. I will glare at you in the corner, judging you. Then I may point at you and tell people to laugh. They said I'm popular. I like that. I like being popular. Not entirely true. Entirely true. Oh. No, I had to worry about that. I had to worry about that in the past. But they also think I'm a Tauros and I'll go berserk if I see the whites of their eyes. Not sure I like that part. No, that's the part I do like. That's the part I'm loving right now. They're running away. Fear. Yes. Fear us. Oh, and now we can sit at the table. We could sit. Oh. It took its time loading them in. I clicked something. I was scared it was about to make us join the table. It did not, thankfully. Yeah, I could sit on the other tables. Probably should. Probably should if I was aiming to raise relations. Do we do May's friendship event? I don't think we did. I feel we only just got her to level 2, right? May. Where's May? Okay, let me put May there. Okay, yeah. She's already here. We haven't done our friendship event. We're doing her friendship event after the second period, apparently. Yeah, I normally am going to the quiet table to see if Cherry is studying a subject that we are. She never has. Out of the 4 or 5 times we've come to this table, we want dragon, fire, electric, or ground now. She's never researching any of the ones we're on, but maybe this time. Well, no. Is there a way? I go to Professor Cherry here. Swap the style, which is at the bottom. So if we scroll all the way down, bit of flashing. No, it's just question marks. It doesn't really have a. It doesn't really have an elective for us. So I was thinking maybe if I saw the background, maybe it's just 3 types of electives she does. No, she's meant to do all of them randomly, I think, but we'll see. We've already done this, so we're not gonna. Ground! Yes! 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 Cherry delivers an impromptu lecture. You nod and take notes diligently. Plus 3 friendship with her. Ground proficiency raised by 1 whole stack. Hells yeah, buddy. Heck yes, that means our ground now has gone up. Well, it's going to an elective for it. Although, hey. Right, did it work? Did it work? Level 13 already, and it's in level cap 13. Did it work? Is it broken? Am I wasting my time on Professor Cherry? What the hell, game? I went to fire last time. I think we're doing Dragon this time to try and catch these boys up on levels. I believe that was our plan. And hopefully we can go study with people to raise levels as well, because fuck me, highest level's 13 and it hasn't raised in a while. I'm kind of scared about that. Alright, off to Dragon. Dragon, yes. Go to Dragon. I would love to. I stayed up too late last. Oh. I stayed up too late. My voice is too quick for what I want to say. I stayed up too late last night writing. Okay, I can't. Ethan, you have got baggy. I'm gonna try one more time for you, Ethan. Your eyes are baggy. I stayed up too late last night, raiding. Fucking it, I can't do that right now. Hopefully Ethan isn't in the scenes, because right now my voice is not going to go that fast. Raiding? You're a Viking? My dude, do you not know what raids are? I don't do them either, because I'm not an MMO player, but still. Nah, they must live in Minnesota. What? Vikings mostly live in Minnesota. What? Eh? Eh? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. Perhaps some of you have encountered a Dreepy at the seaport. On the surface, this Pokemon seems unassuming, but a patient training will see its base stats more than double after evolution. A Dreepy? I don't think I know what this is. Eh? Well, we say it's got an evolution. Oh, is that? Wait, hold on. It's just on its head. It's just it's just what the fish Pokemon do. I can't remember what it's called. The Johto fish Pokemon that's not really that interesting. But it's just kind of just glued itself to its head. The fish one that goes with the the manta ray Pokemon. Mantine. That fish Pokemon. Okay, I would like to get like a Pokedex entry on this, but also starting from level 50, you have to have this around until level 50. Astonished by Infestation Quick Attack. And by it's not a bad move, but level 50 is kind of really weak in comparison. Like, you could have Crunch like for 80 damage. I mean, I guess you can move Tutor it a few times. Draxox, are you even worth? Oh, it evolves again. And it actually does evolve. Wait, wait, hold on, it merge. It evolves at 10 levels higher and it merges. This becomes just a head in its little, like, turret things in its head. The heck? It's a dragon ghost as well, which is interesting. A dragon ghost type. Interesting combination. One Evo gets Dragon Pulse. Nice, that's 85 damage. That's very nice. Oh, and it also gets... Wait, what? No, I'm on Dragonite now, what the heck? I didn't know if I go up here I could just scroll wheel through it. Huh. Did not know this. Now I do. I was going to say, like, wing attack? Wow, where did this come from? By the way, it has these moves beforehand when they don't normally touch this level. It misses out on Phantom Force though, that's sad. That said, that's a strong move. And Dragon Dance? I'm not a fan of making this miss those. Dragon Rush is good though. Dragon Rush do be good. And assuming this one isn't in the game. You know, it is in the game. It is in the game. It gets Dragon Darts, 50 damage. Fix this. Okay. Apparently this is broken. I programmed this later. Okay. Wait, is this even in the game? Because there's a note to say fix this. First time I've seen that in this game. Okay. Level 68 has another opportunity to learn Dragon Rush in case you made it forget, I guess. And then it's got the same ones. Double Edge and Last Resort is the only ones it can really learn. When it's at this level. It's a stealth Pokemon. Clear Body, Infiltrator, Curse Body. Sounds very stealthy. Interesting design too. I wouldn't be opposed to having one of these, but I don't know if we're going to find one of these. Oh, yeah, let's get off of that. I mean, sure, it seems like it would be a decent Pokemon when it evolves, but off the bat, Dreepy kind of sheepy. Sheety? Encountering Dreepy is a great privilege, and a window into the ancient past. Skeletons resembling this Pokemon date back 335 million years. These ancestral dragons went extinct by the Permian, and yet Dreepy remains. An echo of the dragon type's primeval evolutions. The dragon type's primeval origins. Imagine the willpower required to persist as a spirit eons after death. I mean, in that case, could it really go extinct if it can just turn into ghosty? I mean, it can become extinct if you become a ghosty and you just turn into a new type. I don't think it's possible. I think again they could classify as a different one. This is maybe to watch millions of lifetimes pass, still clinging to one's bones. No, they kind of parted from those. That's why it's a ghost. Son. Only a dragon could be capable of this feat. Is Claire aware that the ghost type is a thing in this universe? And that this is it's 895 on the deck, so that is added really late on. Oh no. Partnering with a drip yields wisdom more ancient than our continents, and patience beggaring imagination. Begaring? Weird word. Small wonder that it takes 60 levels to reveal its true power. Some would argue that's way too long. In most games you've already completed the game when you've hit 60, so yeah, I'd think that's way too long. For my taste especially. Claire loses more of her audience with every use of the word lepospondly. Spondle? Lepospondle. Spondly? That. Dragon type people have got friendship points. And also even, your dragon type proficiency increased to 7. Our dragon type Pokemon can now reach level 7. Hells yeah. Although we have all our Pokemon higher than level 7, but it's okay, don't worry about it. Wednesday evening, no test for us, not a Thursday or a Monday yet. And that wraps up this lesson. Remember, the ability Sturdy not only prevents a Pokemon from being knocked out at full health, but also grants full immunity to one-hit KO moves. Yes, it does. I remember this. I do remember this in-game. It's very handy. And when it's your opponent, though. This rarely comes up, but it's worth remembering. Another thing worth remembering is that if a Pokemon with Sturdy loses health, then it's restored to full health again. Sturdy will still work. Okay, I wasn't aware of that part because I never tried that. I don't think I was ever in a situation to do that. Like, if I had a Pokemon with Sturdy out, either it took damage and the ability was useless to me, or more likely, if I've left it out with Sturdy, it's because it's got a move that's super effective, but I know it's already going to get taken down to 1 HP because it has Sturdy. Yeah. Ah! The bell! Keep that in mind, and as long as you do, you're all dismissed. If you don't stick around, I can repeat the lecture again for you all, although I don't want to. Oh, right. Okay. There was a little bit Cherin. We were meant to talk to Cherin today. Yes. Alright. Cherin wants to talk to me after school, so I guess I might as well just kill time until that happens. So in other words, we can go see May first. She is all the way down here, yes. Yes. No one else jumping around, so we don't have to go see him. So yeah, let's go and see May. Let's get some friendship points up with May. Hello, May. You want to find May? No, I just purposefully looked for her and clicked on her for reasons. Yes, I want to go find May. But we're in September now, so kind of screwed on that front. Oh. Hey, May. Didn't expect to see you there. What are you up to? I probably sent you a text like asking where you were, 'cause I wouldn't have randomly just come to this lab, but yeah, how are you? Okay, it's not, I have to click for some reason. Okay. Stubborn? I'm just doing some research. What about? school stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out something out for bug class.
Oh, that's not ours, so you're on your own there.
Well, mentioned that the way bug types create their webs is more an art than a science.
I mean, some Pokemon maybe. I haven't read all their Pokédex entries, and I typically read them and forget them, so maybe. Although it is a science still, they're making something, you know, they're creating something. It's definitely a science.
But my dad always says that art is just science people haven't put a formula to yet.
Okay, so it is a science then. So it's even it's arguing that it's not a science, but it is a science. Your dad's weird. Your dad a weird guy, especially as he's a professor.
The one and only.
I guess you were raised in a pretty sciencey household then, right?
Yeah. Science and research have been in the Birch family line for generations. My dad moved to Owen to study the biodiversity there a few years before I was born.
So is that what you want to do when you graduate?
Nah, I could never do better than my dad anyway. I want to be in the contest coordinator with Brendan.
Yeah, these two were, I think unless you were going for like a third wheel story arc, like dating wise, I think you're gonna have to you either take you take both of them or you don't take any of them. I think that's how this would go in my head. That's how that storyline goes. Could be true, could be false. I don't know. Alright, I think you might have mentioned that. How did you and Brendan end up becoming interested in coordinating anyway?
Contest coordinating? Musical coordinating is a different thing.
Oh, right. My bad. I have to be very, 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 very specific. Otherwise people won't understand us. I forgot about this point.
It's no problem. Anyway, contests are really popular in Owen. Actually, where they were invented. Oh, actually, that's where they were invented. I guess we both just kind of grew up watching coordinators on TV instead of trainers, so that's all we wanted to become.
Apparently that's more popular than their league, which is kind of sad in a way. Kind of funny that you're going to enter an arts field instead of a science field, huh? Not really with how she explained it. I mean, it's weird that her dad is like that, but yeah.
I guess it is. My dad was surprised actually. It always thought that I'd take over the Birch lab when it retired. Gonna have to leave that to my younger brother now. Actually, I think he's a bit angry at Brendan because he thinks Brendan made me want to be a coordinator, you see.
Really? But Brendan's always talked so highly about your dad.
Yeah, he's trying to get into his good books. Otherwise my dad might lay him out. Yeah, my dad's a real big softy. When he's angry at someone, the worst he'll do is not offer them extra cornbread at dinner. What the?
Cornbread as well. I guess this game is more pretty sure it's developed by American companies, so yeah. That's weird. That's weird for England. Cornbread for dinner. What? Like soup is like lunch type stuff. Oh no, the horror.
Besides, Brendan's so nice, I don't think he'd even notice if someone were furious at him. He's also kind of dense that way. Kind of why I like him, honestly.
I don't know what Brendan could even do to make someone furious at him. Not with him. Probably his denseness, just saying something out loud and then just realise it. Not even realising that he's offended someone.
Yeah, I mean, the only arguments we ever have really are about something I cook. Or he just ignores me, or he doesn't answer my phone calls or messages every 5 minutes.
Right, I kind of clued into that actually. What's the deal there? He doesn't seem to really want to eat your stuff. Each time we've seen him with something May's cooked for him, he's fed it to Pokemon or feeding it to other people. What's the story there? Have you traumatized the lad? Have you given him a very bad experience in the past with food?
Oh, it's, well,
Trying to decide something without saying the full truth? Maybe...
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should tell you, but I guess I can. We know each other well enough, and we're friends with Brendan.
About that, are we? I've not got that higher bond with Brendan. No, you're higher bond. We've got a higher bond with you than Brendan, and he's our roommate. It's 8 out of 10. We don't really do anything in the same elective though. He does grass, ground, and water. We don't do those. We don't see much of him. Funny enough, actually. Looking at that. This wasn't entirely my thought process when picking the Oh, no, no, one-off leaf. I was going to say we have all the electives leaf does, but no, we don't do grass. I think it's just because I like the colour green. I was like, oh, we do all the same classes, but no, we have not had a grass type, so we don't do grass elective here. We don't touch that grass here. Well, there we go.
But I think I'm gonna leave it up to a coin toss. I'm very indecisive that way. And it helps me say no to people when I really don't want to say yes. It's a way to say I don't actually want to be friends with you. I don't want to tell you anything really. Oh, arrow, nice. How you, my dude?
I am now watching Death Note. Lovely stuff, nice. Good anime, that. Very good anime. Is it a rewatch, or have you only just started watching? That is an anime I have watched, and it's very good. Very good, very nice. Yes, I understand. First time. Ooh, lovely stuff. If you do like mental game type anime, you will love Death Note. I don't want to spoil anything, that's why I'm just like holding my tongue there for a sec. There's a part where people say it goes downhill, which is it is true. But you're close to the end by that point, and also the ending is... I think the ending is good. I think the ending to Death Note's good, so I definitely say you want to get to the end of that one. I am Kira. You have your own Death Note? Do you have the Death Note? Is it in your grasp? How many problems in the world have you solved with this notebook? Gotta be cautious with that one on Twitch, actually. Especially nowadays, but... Oh, have you seen this? I'm trying to, I want to make references, but I don't know how far along you are, so I don't want to say things that it'll spoil things. Suppose you've seen the memes for it, though, I guess. Right, you've seen the memes for it. With potato chips. Several episodes in. Oh, you've definitely seen potato chips then, right? If you have, you gotta say the line. You gotta say the line, because I don't know if you've seen it. Wait, for real? Wait.
Yeah.
Isn't flipping a coin to decide this kind of irresponsible? I mean, you don't trust me, that's fine, but I wouldn't leave it up to chance. This is a weird decision. It's a weird decision. That's right, I am Kira, and what can you do? Kill me right here. It is I'm not only Kira, but I'm also Golden New World. But do you know the potato chip one? Do you know the potato chip? What are potato chips? Nice. What do you do to them? Yes. What do you do to those chips? Or as we British like to say, the crisps. Yes. Damn it, I should not say the line.
It's totally irresponsible, but that's a good thing. I'm not responsible at all, the coin is.
Okay, this is bad logic. Wait, hold on, May's got horrible logic here. I don't know if I should do so. Wait, why is my... I'm noticing, looking down now, I'm noticing the lights on my mouse aren't on. I don't know why. The bottom light is, but... my RPG on my mouse isn't on, what the hell? That sucks. That's a horrible thing, like if... If Brenda asks her certain questions and then she's just like, I'll leave it up to a coin toss. That's very bad. Then she'd just go, it's not my fault. It's not my fault or Brenda's fault. The coin said yes. That's not good. Or like if she's just going about her daily life, just like in the shop, should I pay for this? Flips a coin. Gets heads. No, I don't think I will pay for this, in fact. The coin said yes to me. That's... God damn, that is like a horrible way to live life. I like random, I like gamble at times. But not when it comes to like serious stuff. God damn. That's an interesting interpretation of how responsibility works. Okay. My main character. We can just tell her this is stupid. You can say that to people. You don't have to just be like, yeah, that's a little weird, but okay. You can just go, that is dumb. Why are you doing this? Oh, gripes. Okay.
Okay. So, that's in it. So, sure, I guess I'll tell you.
Sure. I don't know if I want to be... I don't know if I want to know you right now, because you don't want to know me, but you're leaving up to a coin toss. Russian roulette is not the same about a gun. That's my type of gambling, Russian roulette. I mean... Was there a toilet? Wait, hold on. This is a little messed up. I'm curious now that I hit something else. Now I do not want to open the mail. Ow! Go away, mail. I just want to check something real quick. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a... Maybe not in England, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a Russian roulette like board game or like, you know, one of those games with like plastic guns. I would be surprised if no countries made that into a like board game type thing. Russian roulette. Board game. I'd be so surprised if it's not. Oh dear, yes, it definitely looks like it. Hold on. These real board games? Drinking roulette. Wait, hold on. Is this an actual thing? Oh, okay. Okay. So it is. But they seem to have made it into like a card game. Let's see if we can this. There we are. It is definitely a thing, but they seem to have made it into a little card game here. Bang gets shot in the back of the head. I wonder who shot him. Well, that's different. Normally it's the knife first. What is it? Who made it? Where was it? Made. It's got to be like a more American thing, right? It says World Championship as well. World Championship Russian Roulette by Anthony Birch. Okay, if I put that in, will that find his fire right? Sure. It's just lying out a little. It's just laid out and not responsive at all. Okay, so if we search for like board championship board game by I didn't remember his name already. Championship by what was his name? I already forgot his name. What was it? It's over here. That's Anthony Birch. Anthony Birch. Was it made? Where was you made? Origins? I don't know where it was made. Yeah, there we are. United States. United States, of course it was. I'm gonna say about 90s, maybe even 80s with the packaging. Hello, Dripstick. You have joined us at a time where we were just doing a bit of research. Just doing a little bit of research. I think our research is done though. Is there a year on this though? 3 more rows. Just green note. So nice to meet you, my bro. Welcome to the. That's what I'm back by the way. Welcome back, Ren. Welcome back, noise. Watch out for guns now. What does it say as well? It doesn't say. I like what it says is like expand it, open the more columns, and it just doesn't give you the information you're after. Technical sheet. I don't think it'll be under technical sheet, right? How many times can you pull the trigger of your gun without any consequences? This is very dark. Even for a... We're supposed to be playing true. I got curious. I had to have a gander. Okay, it's gone. And for a touching YouTube, ignore that. That was it. Literally, that's just a board game. We were just looking it up here. Our curiosities. Sure. How's your days as well? How's your days going? You guys, hopefully you've all had a relaxing day. Not been too stressful. I don't know why I'm moving that. It's my drink. Why am I putting it down there? Hopefully you've had a relaxing week. Hopefully you've had a good day so far as well. I was still a bit busy. Still busy. I think I might have had one lie down. One lie down yesterday. In fact, the rest of it I've been out. I've been dragged out. One which was fine. And was it two? Two which was fine. I grabbed my round yesterday as well. That was nice to see her. But the day before that we were dragged out to go to a meeting, which was fun and not dull at all. And then after we got back from the meeting, a friend got in touch and was like, "Oh yeah, friend's cousin's birthday's actually still happening. So if you want to come, you can come." It's like, okay, I need to feed because that day I had literally no food. I'd been on my feet all day, and before that, we got into a heated debate / argument with stepdad. So that was nice. Yeah, it was hectic. Our stream break. Also, tomorrow is Monica's birthday. Well then, how old is she now? How old is it technically now?
So, I like to cook. I do pretty much all of the cooking for my dorm. Whenever Brendan and I have picnics or whatever, I cook for those too.
Why are we... Doesn't the college feed you guys? Like, doesn't the academy, like, give you food? I don't think you need to cook. I mean, it's a good skill to have, but I don't think you need to cook for everyone. Honestly, I don't know, but here's a reaction. Yeah. You want a link, do you? You want post link, question mark? Start. Oh, my thing's open, one sec. One sec. Draw. This one, yes, sir. I have to remember. Oh, alright, that's time. I wonder why this was altered the previous week. Okay, 1 and 2, and there you go. You should be able to get that up now if you want. Should be able to get that up now, nice. I'll have a look and then we'll get back into the game. Lovely stuff. Always have these open, really. I'm gonna move them here. Yes, because then that makes it easier. Let's go between them. Alright. Oh, that's... I remember this challenge went well 1 year ago. Well, yeah, we definitely have seen this one before, nice. We've definitely seen this one before. Because I think I recognized it, yeah, we definitely have seen this one, and we did it when we were doing the literature club. So yeah, we've seen this. We've definitely seen this one. Up, up. No, oh. I closed the wrong tab. Nice. Okay, pull that back. No! Why would I close the wrong tab? Because normally my tab's over here, so it's... That's not possible. Oh well. Alright. Yeah, we've seen it. We'll see with the game. Wait, not the end? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure we saw that one to the end. There might be one other one, but I'm pretty sure we saw that one. Let's go through it real quick. Okay, well, I'll do it from like halfway point, shall we? Halfway, maybe? Remember that part. Yeah, we'll do it from there. We'll do it from there, see if we haven't. I'm pretty sure we did react to this door. We'll have a gander. We'll have to have a gander. Okay. Bop. Audio wise, you should be good down here. Oh, come on, Academy Life, you're gonna have to go quiet for a moment.
Anything? You're hearing stuff.
Well,
okay. I am 24, 18, and 6 at the same time. It's okay if I sleep with a doll, right? Especially
okay,
if the
yeah,
doll
we went over
happens
those
to
ages.
be me. Next up is my YouTubes.
No, we said we're definitely not including
really
8
thought
there.
of everything.
We're definitely ignoring
Let's
the
open her
8.
up.
That's not good.
Of course. It's the Yuri YouTubes that actually references my video. Crazy, right? It could have been my YouTubes that references it.
No,
but
not necessary.
Yuri. I'm not crying. Still, it is very cute. Thanks, I guess.
Why is there a raccoon, though?
We'll just go over here.
Why is there a raccoon on that one?
There it is.
Question mark.
goes down into a dark puddle.
Oh, yes, it does.
Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choice...
Oh.
What are you looking at? Next up is...
Also, out of all those, it's funny how only Yuri was brought out.
Oh.
Oh.
What's next? Here we have my...
I mean, there's something with
mouse
Natsuki.
pad? Oh, goodness. Is it getting hot in here? My, you've outdone yourself. Are you expecting me to use this? You're so awkward.
I mean, you are a narcissist, so I don't think you could be that offended, if I'm
I guess
honest.
I'll go along with it. The design is cute, and it is the best mouse pad of all time. Just don't let me catch you using another mouse pad.
That's
or
my
I'm
setup.
handcuffing mine to your hand. It's a rare Doki Doki Literature Club track jacket.
That
This
is creepy.
artist really captured me so well.
It's
I
very
wonder
creepy.
if there's something
Also, Yuri in the
else this
background.
artist did that deserves more recognition.
Wait,
Don't think I didn't
let's get
notice
that
this
twice, just
card
like
you
both.
gave me. Let's see
Did?
what's in it. It's
Did you have to go for the age
Dan
6?
Silvano's actual autograph.
Why would you buy that one?
Okay, pause on the subject. Hello, Dan? Or any
Wait.
merch people if you're watching?
No.
Can you guys make an official Monica pen? No, I don't mean this. I mean something like this. You're making so much DDLC merch, but not an official pretty heart pen I use? Please make an official Monica pen. Pretty please.
Pretty sure we've seen this
Thanks for listening.
store. That part we've definitely seen.
Fair. This is amazing.
That one maybe, I don't know.
I've never
That was
had so
brief, I
many
don't know.
presents in
That
my
was
life.
brief.
And all of them are of me. Just Monica. You've given me everything that I asked for and more. And all of them are things I can keep with me forever.
Sweet.
I can't imagine how much money all of this must have cost you.
Ooh.
I can't thank you enough for
Well, at least it's not
for
the Nintendo
remembering,
Switch 2.
for caring, and... Oh, yikes. Seems like there's still some bugs. It's okay. I still have that one unlucky guy's credit card info, so I'll just get it all again.
Alexi.
Let's go back. Okay, thank you so much for everything. This is the best 6th birthday party ever. I
I'm
wish
pretty sure
this
it's-
moment would never end.
Oh.
Actually, there is one more gift you can give me.
No.
Liking this video means so much to me. It's like
No, we already did that.
giving me the rush of joy.
I'm
that
pretty
I
sure,
feel
I'm pretty
when
sure we've
spending
seen all
time
this
with
though.
you.
I'm pretty sure we've seen all
I'm
that.
so incredibly happy to have celebrated my 6th, 24th birthday with you. Thank you for watching.
Age
and
though again
thank you for
when we're
joining
doing
me on my
like 6th.
special day.
No, just like
Thank you,
no,
thank you,
no.
Thank you. I couldn't have asked for a better birthday. I love you lots.
I mean, they could at least
Sayonara.
like
Thanks
for like
listening.
the game on there. When does this age 6? We could just like age 6 of 6 years of the game. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we did go for all that one. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, yeah, right. No problem. No problem. And we can get Pokemon Academy Life audio back. Let's go. Let's go. Bop. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Hop back in. With you so far? Are we? I'm questioning the academy. And it's, I was feeding people now. I'll say it's not. Let me click the space bar to go forward.
I learned back home in Owen. Taught myself actually. My dad's great with a grill, but it can also kinda only grill.
Was he Australian? Question mark. Why is my spacebar not working? Question mark. Let me use the spacebar. Oh yeah, just have to click the tab so many times.
So I learned to cook and bake, just so we had a bit more variety in our food, and I got really, really good at it too.
So you could become a chef really if this stall doesn't work out for you.
But pretty much the only thing I know how to make are meat and sweets.
I mean, if you said savoury and sweet, I mean, that is pretty much dishes. You get savoury and sweet, so... But what are you complaining about? Hold on. Sweet's the more complicated one. Like, meat's pretty straightforward. Chicken's a bit more riskier, but it's... Yeah. You know, cook it till it's fully cooked. especially its core. Don't want salmonella. Most of our meats you can leave rare. Sweets are the most painful things to make. They can be a piss take. They can be a piss take, especially baking when it comes to like the very crusty pastries. Like, they can fall apart so easily. If you don't know how to do vegetables, that's questionable. Like, vegetables are not difficult. You can boil, you can steam, you chop them, you slice them, you dice them. Like, they're not that difficult.
And Brendan's a vegetarian who don't like sweet things.
Yet you still make him sweet things, not repeatedly, as we've seen. How is he that big then? If he's wait, hold on. How much substitution is he taking for his protein? Because when you are building muscle, you need protein, which vegetables don't really have a lot. So you need substitute. Even when you're eating protein yourself, people like to use substitutes in the form of protein shakes. Eesh. That's unfortunate. And also confusing. And he must be using some form of steroids.
Yeah. And the weird part is that it wasn't always like that.
Oh.
We've been dating for years, known each other for 10, and for the first 9, he couldn't get enough of my cooking.
So what did you do? What food poisoning did you give him?
I know that nobody can help it if his taste changed, but I don't know what to do now. I can't cook nearly as often as I used to, since there's not a lot I know how to make that he can actually eat at this point.
I think he's gone through the period where it was like the honeymoon phase, where he was like, yes, babe, this is all great, this is all nice, delicious. That phase, yeah, it took a long time, probably 9 or so years, but that phase is now, it's now going downhill. Yeah. I think you guys may be not long for each other. You do like cooking for him, right? Like, you're not just doing it out of a sense of obligation? Question mark. But doesn't honeymoon phase last up to 2 years? So 9 years will be a big stretch. Honestly, I don't do romance, so I don't know. I've never felt these feelings. So I can't tell you. I mean, 9 years does seem like a long time to me, but even then, 2 years? 2 years seems like a long time to me. It's like, I don't know. But I do know if someone was eating your cooking and suddenly is refusing anything you make, typically a sign that they were trying to impress you, get to know you, get close to you, and then when they have, it's just like they've stopped trying. At least that's what it feels like. Could be wrong. But if all his food tastes has changed, you know, suspicious.
Of course, it's really fun. And besides, it's how I tell him I love him.
May? What does he do to tell you that he loves you? Question mark? Cute smiles. Through closed eyes. Not wanting to look into hers and tell her what I'm actually thinking. Forgive me for asking a dumb question, but have you considered learning some new recipes? Also, how do you not know how to chop veg? I guess salads, salads are really that complicated though. They don't look that complicated, just salad, tomato. Say salad, lettuce, tomato. Some peppers. Some people like to put mayonnaise in there. Some prawns. You buy prawns though, you don't really make them. And again, I'm also not a salad guy, so I can't say on that front either. It doesn't seem that complicated though. I know veg isn't that hard to prepare. Oh, sorry, did I say something I shouldn't have?
No, it's just I've known 5 recipes for 10 years.
Wait, hold on, how are you feeding people with 5 recipes? Repeatedly?
And I'm good at them.
Haven't people told you at the academy then that they don't want to eat the same 5 recipes? One of them of which is lava cookies, so I don't think anyone wants to eat lava cookies for 10 years, 9 years.
What if it turns out I'm not good at any others?
Well, practice? Practice, maybe? I mean, isn't that how you learnt the other recipes? What made you scared to try more recipes? Did Brendan, have a very, very bad reaction?
Practice on Brendan? I'm not going to give my sweetheart crappy food just so I can get better.
Well, isn't that part of a relationship in a way? I don't mean like giving food poisoning, but like you can give him things and he can give you his opinion. I mean, I guess he's going to feel pressured to say, yes, this is great, but it's been turning your cooking down, so you can soon tell if he's lying. Also, you've been saying you're preparing for your dorm mates, so you can use them as guinea pigs. I'm pretty sure more than one will be happy enough to be used as a guinea pig. People typically are when it comes to food. You can practice on me, I'll eat pretty much anything. Why am I volunteering? Why are we volunteering for this? I don't mind diarrhea.
Maybe. Maybe I should flip a coin for this.
Okay. You can just say no. No is also a valid option here.
Just saying.
Oh. I get it. Do I? This isn't about cooking at all. You're afraid of change, aren't you? You're deathly afraid. Like, everyone doesn't like change, but you're deathly afraid of it.
Hey, that's a bit rude, you see.
It's the only thing that makes sense. You don't want to make big decisions, so you let other people or that coin make them for you. You don't want to learn new recipes because, right now, you're good at everything you make. Even if Brendan's overexposed to it, you know that food is objectively good. So why change it, right? Ooh, she's glaring at me. She doesn't like hearing the truth. Not many people do.
I guess you aren't entirely wrong. But you can't tell Brendan this. He just thinks I'm really forgetful.
Why? Why is he just passed it off as forgetful? Eh? I don't think couples should have secrets from each other. I won't tell Brendan, but you should. And also we say this, but couples definitely keep secrets from each other. Everyone always does. But well.
Yeah, you're right. Of course. I am afraid of change. I never thought that it was a bad thing though. Everything's going fine now, so why try to fix what ain't broken?
Because life is constantly changing, it's constantly evolving. Like once you graduate from the, like you've been in the academy for 3 weeks, so your schedule's changed. You've had to pick up classes, you've had to talk to people, meet friends. You're not obligated to, but you have done. you've caught new Pokemon. There's changes there. I hope you've caught Pokemon. Actually, do we see a team? We know she's got a tall chick. I don't think we've seen the rest of her Pokemon, though. So I might be wrong on that. She might not have caught anything else. Change isn't always about fixing a broken thing, though. Change sometimes just lets you get better. And improve, you know? I mean, you're in the Bug-type elective. You know this, right? Bug's gotta mash all its insides up into gross scoop before it can become a butterfly. Quite accurate, really. Quite accurate. Oh.
Are you saying I need to enter my gross goop phase?
Maybe not one-to-one for what we just said. But, you know, metaphorically speaking, maybe. Well, yeah. Caterpie might think its life is perfect, but I'm pretty sure there's no Butterfree that would want to go back to being a Caterpie. I mean, it has wings now, it can just fly away. Although it's bigger, so it is a bit larger if it's going to get preyed on by a Pidgeotto. Also, your dad's a scientist. You've been around sciencey stuff your whole life. You know how important evolution is, right? Not just for Pokemon. People have to evolve too. You have to change. It may be small and gradual, but you know, you do change as a person. I would do a Gorilla Go and put quote there, but I think I would not get it fully right. We evolved past the person we are just a minute before. And then I will not be saying all the quote because it's a long one and I don't remember it all. Very epic quote though. Fucking if I could have put that on stream I would just just that section. It's very, very epic. If you want to evolve, that means you need to actively make the choice to. You need to decide what you're evolving into. You can't just flip a coin on that. You might not like the results if you do.
Actually, won't Paul randomly evolve into either Silcoon or Cascoon?
Is it in this game that it does that? I thought it was like a night and morning thing as well. I thought like the morning and night had an impact on this. I'll be wrong. Hey, okay, Silcoon's not in the game. Cascoon, can we see you? Okay, it's not in the game. Okay. Essentially, if you just think about if you just think about balls with spikes, an eye, Silcoon has like a hair coming down in front of the eye, I guess. Yeah, those. I thought they were I thought nighttime it evolved into Duskcoon and then morning it evolved into Beautyfly. I thought that's how it worked. Could be wrong though. Could be. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you're a Wurmple. We did use the analogy of Caterpie, so, you know, kind of makes sense that she used it.
I used to pretend to be one. My dad brought me a sleeping bag that looked like a Cascoon. I love that thing.
Okay. You're a strange girl. But then again, every child would do stuff like that. In fairness, I can't say that. I know as a child I would pretend to be dog. I was a very, very young child at this point, but I would pretend to be like dog. Didn't say how old she was though, so yeah. As a child, we've definitely gone through that phase.
But then I got too big for it.
Evolution does have its downsides, like not fitting in your cozy Cascoon sleeping bag anymore. But the upsides are too big to turn down and you can't reverse the clock, so, you know, just gotta go with it.
Pretty big of Mr. Pretty big of Mr. I'm never evolving my Pikachu to be lecturing me on evolution.
Hey, I would if I could, and I wanted to evolve, of course. And he wanted to evolve, of course. problem being is, I don't think our guy's ever said that he won't. At least to me. Last time he said that he wouldn't evolve the Pikachu is because of logical reasoning. Like, when Pikachu... Well, one, the Pikachu won't go in a Pokeball, so it's constantly following us around. Two, when it evolves into a Raichu, it's bigger, therefore it requires more nutrition, which we have been from a poor family, so we wouldn't be able to feed it. So, you know, there's logical reasoning.
It's kinda weird that I'm telling you this stuff before everyone else, but I really want Brendan to see me as better than I am.
Just, you know, just, you can be yourself. It's been 9 years, apparently.
You know?
Yeah, but it's been 9 years. If you can't be yourself around him at this point, I don't think the relationship's working out for you. Just saying. That seems very stressful.
I mean, the scientist's daughter and entomologist who don't want to go through a metamorphosis.
Those are long words. Long words.
It sounds like a bad joke.
I don't think there's anything to worry about there. Brendan is the most non-judgmental guy I know. And it's obvious he's very fecking dense. Very, very dense. And he loves you just as much as you love him, of course. Although right now we're theorising that their relationship is on the rocks. To say it's not even on the rocks, it's just, it doesn't seem healthy. With how May's been talking about it. Not in an abusive way, but in a way she doesn't... He's wording it like she can't be herself. Like she has to put in a 200% effort all the time. Very stressful, you need time to relax. The fact you're so worried about making this work is proof that even if you're afraid of changing what you have and messing up, you'd find a way to fix it.
Ah, thanks, Stubborn. You're a good friend, you know.
I try my best. That is true. That is true. For friends, we do try. But again, the best way to fix any issues you think you might be having is to just tell Brendan everything you've told me. You know, that's... Even though we don't do relationships ourselves, from what we've heard from people, from what we've seen, relationship needs communication. You need to talk. You need to be able to do that freely. And if you can't, if the other person can't do it, then it's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the effort. It will break you. It will hurt you. It took time, but I'll eventually get there.
Stubborn, have you ever had a girlfriend?
And now you're just calling us out. What the fuck? What the fuck? You called us rude for judging you in your coin toss BS. Why are you doing this? No, I have not. True both in game and IRL.
What about a boyfriend?
No, definitely no. If you space the words, yes. If you put a space between boy and friend, yes. We've had a few of those. If you were saying it as one word, definitely not no. I have no. 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 Can't do it. Nope. No, I would be open for... This is where we are in disagreements, main character. You are definitely not, if we have any control over you, considering this. No. Do not want said that content. No, thank you. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no.
Maybe I should be worried about how much time you're spending around Brendan then.
In that case, I think you want Sharon to pass as the student council president, because we're dormmates right now, and if Sharon passed his rule set, you would be able to roommate with Brendan. No, you do not have anything to worry about. Fucking Serena also accuses of this with bloody Caleb. I'm not a homewrecker. Don't worry about me, as I smile.
That's a relief.
Anyway, why do you ask? About whether I've had a partner, I mean. Why are you saying this? Why are you judging me? I'm hurt.
It's just that you've given a lot of advice for someone who's never actually been in a situation. Where'd this come from, huh?
Just from what we've seen with you and stuff. It's funny as well. Funny enough, was placed in a situation like this in real life. Was placed in a situation like this. Similar. Not exactly the same. It was similar. Not exactly the same. But I have limited connections. I limit my friends. Don't do relations. But in fact, these past 2 years actually. No, not 2 years. September time. So yeah, going back a year. Been placed in 2 similar situations like this. Well, I'm the one actually talking to my lad, not that. Well, one of the time it was their ex-lass now, but talking to the friend on how I am perceiving this relationship that's going on. What I think about it, what's been going on with what they've told me, with how open they've been, and then saying what I think about the situation, how I would see it from the other person's situation. Or viewpoint, perspective, there we are. And then offered advice on how to fix the situation or improve it. Both times the advice has been taken from what I'm aware, so you know, hopefully it did make the situation better. But yeah, I do this. I have done this in real life. Will you be offended if I say common sense? Would you be offended if I called you an idiot? But no, it's funny because with relationships with people, it's funny. We will make observations, we'll make judgments on other people. But then, and we'll say what action we think should be taken, or what you couldn't do to improve a situation. When we're placed in the situation ourselves, suddenly the logic changes. And we think, no, we can't do this. No, we can't do that. And then we stress ourselves out. It's really an odd thing. Like, the advice I give the people I have told to, I know in past relations, I have not really followed the advice myself. My emotions affected me, my mental state affected me, and I didn't, and the relations broke down. At least a few of them. Yeah, I can see what I could have done, what the other person maybe wanted to hear, maybe if I sat down with them and talked, but at the time couldn't do it. So I know I do this, and I know the complications. Being human is a fun time. It's a fun experience. Smiles. Throw a tear.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I would be offended if I would be offended if someone said that to me, but sometimes there's no other words for it. Sorry, but that's where this is coming from. I mean, communication works if both people are honest and open with each other. It is the only thing that works. If you can't Pokemon battle it into submission, then you just gotta talk to it. What the fuck? Have you tried just Pokemon battling him into submission? Just like really get your Pokemon to wail on his. And if that don't work, nothing will. Maybe a children's trading card game might work. It does. That's another option. No, you can't Pokemon battle away your fear of change. That's not possible. You can't just change fear to a Pokemon battle. You can't challenge it to a Pokemon battle, sorry.
Ah, dang it. Thought I was onto something there.
You also can't Pokemon contest your way out of your fear of change.
Double dang it. Can you not read my mind now? I'm not liking this.
The idea of just explaining why you make the same meals for Brendan over and over is really that terrifying though. You can just practice your new recipes on me. I will judge you. I will be very blunt with you. I'll tell you if it's bad, if it's good. Yeah. If it gives us diarrhea, we'll also inform you of that as well and say, yeah, really don't do that. Maybe a bit less spicy than you would normally do it. No, more spice. Spice is fine. We like spice. I mean, the best kind of spice is what leaves like the tingle on your tongue.
Alright. Thank you. But please don't tell Brendan about this.
I am totally telling Brendan about this. No, I don't do that. If someone's asked me to not say something, I typically will keep the mouth shut. You know, if it verbally expressed, do not do this, it's like, okay. Okay, even though it annoys me, I'll keep my mouth shut. It doesn't mean I won't listen to what the other person has to say, though. I won't, as long as you promise you eventually will. Your relationship will go into the toilet if you don't. By the way, what is this game even about? Essentially, it is just Pokemon, but you're placing yourself in a school, an academy, in a different region to the main series games. I think it's a complete custom region. Then you just go through your little academy life. Storylines right now, the main character's got this, I think this is a terrible name or storyline, but the Frienergy storyline. You got the girl that's fallen out of the sky storyline that we're working on. The battle team storyline. Essentially, it's think of it like slice of life type thing. You go into it as a character. You go through the your school days. There is a bit of a dating sim kind of thing going on, from what I hear. If it's close to the original game, I think I said there was something about dating stuff in it as well. If you get the friendship levels high enough. But essentially, it's go through the school year, get to the end, the 52 weeks. However, there's only 9 weeks in the game so far, and this game has been in development for the past 9 years, from memory. I think the explanation complicated it even more. I tend to do that. I do tend to do that if you ask me for an explanation. Summary, alright, summarize it in a few words, then ignore all that. You're a school student going through your academy days in a Pokemon world. Various things happen. And you got to do the full 52 weeks, even though there's only 9 weeks in the game so far. That made it easier. I think that made it easier to follow, alright? That's made it a little easier, hopefully. Ignore the first part, pay attention to the few words I just said. Oh, and also the characters, of course, are all from the Pokemon franchise, whether it be from the games, the movies, which are typically the anime. It's at least understandable. Lovely stuff. Yeah, there's a few characters that are like not even people you would recognize, because that they appeared that briefly, like for like one movie or one game. Can we bring up Cherry? All the way at the bottom, of course. Like this one, most people just don't even know her. Most people won't recognize this person. But this is the original female protagonist for the Gen 2 games, Crystal. One of the Gen 2 games, Crystal. Where you could choose your gender to be female, but when they remade it into Heart Gold Soul Silver, she was replaced for Lyra. No idea why. And then you have Tia, This one appears in literally one movie. It's Pokemon movie 5 she appears in. It's like, these two I did not expect to run into. Like, these two have completely threw me. Like everyone else, you will know. Like, if you do Pokemon games, you'll know everyone else that we've seen so far. Most of them being, like, main characters. Most of us been gym leaders, rivals, and the professors, of course. The professors, of course. Or one of the professors' Oaks in the game. There you go. I don't know much about Pokemon, so I will only recognize the most popular ones. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Oh, punch the mic there, why not? My bad. Honestly, I don't think you need to know too much about the Pokemon games to go into this. I mean, having the basic concept of how the games work, you know, that's probably the only thing you want to have. Now that there's the battle system in the game. Otherwise, I mean, if you don't know the characters, I mean, it's just part of the storytelling for you. You just go in and, like, bond with them, just judging how they react. You can choose who you want to spend time with and bond with. You know?
Okay, I will.
Cool. Also, can I say, I'm kind of jealous. It's really obvious how much you and Brendan care for each other. Or at least how you care for Brendan. I want that someday. I'm envious. I want it. Although I'm going to say that's a lie as well. At this point in my life, no I don't. No I don't. I don't think I can... I am not a clingy person. I don't like to do that. I like my own space, and I like a lot of my own space. I don't think I'm cut out for relationships. Having to message the person every day, like most people want you to message them every day, especially when you start in the relationship. And just making small talk, just... I don't know. I can ramble, of course, I can ramble on and on about topics I'm interested in, or, you know, if the person makes it interesting for us. But when it's just like messaging morning, it's like, do we need to do that? Especially if you're meeting the person in that day. Do we need to message each other morning? How was your sleep? Like, I mean, I can understand how it would be nice to hear, but if we're seeing each other that day, why don't we just ask you that when we meet up? I feel like it just doesn't go well with me. I like my own space. I don't want to have to keep messaging. You know?
Ah, that's sweet of you. And I'm sure you'll find a person someday who loves you as much as I love Brendan.
What do you love about the guy? I mean, I know why I like him, but what's your reasoning? Is it his muscles? Is it that he is as dense as a brick wall? What is it? What do you see in him? Is it his hair? Does he stylize his hair under that hat?
I'm not sure I could say them all. He's so kind. If he thinks anybody's feeling lonely or needs help with something, he's always there. Even if he's not actually good at the things he's helping with.
Okay, now let's say he was helping another lass. How would you feel about that? We do know jealousy can spike typically with this.
And it's so funny. He's got such an innocent mind, and we can look at the same thing and see two completely different things. He always sees the world in a different way than I do, and I love finding out how he feels about things.
Fair enough, she likes a different perspective. Not many people do nowadays. You say perspective and then people argue with you. Well, I say many people, it's a few people will judge you and argue with you. It really depends on a person. I like to think more about like a close friendship changing to something else over time, but the idea of relationships, especially in modern times, outlook can be tedious. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. I mean, it's just how I am as a person, so I can't do that. Like, at that stage in my life, I could do maybe, like, casual things. I could do casual things with someone, like, I won't be against that, but when it comes to an actual serious relationship, I couldn't commit to it. I couldn't commit to this. Then it's what... You want to make sure you support the other person, you look out for them. Which is, yeah, you can do that. Like friends, you do that. But it's then, what do you want out of the relationship? Brother had a relationship and they didn't talk about that. Like, that's another thing when it comes to relationships. It's like, at the end of the day... How to write understandable? I can't write, I know, right? It's putting it into words. It's putting it into words which could be complicated. But... For a relationship, you do need to both have similar outlooks or, you know, plans for what you want in the future. One of my brothers had this where they had a relationship, didn't work out because they never had that talk. They never sat down with each other and had a talk of what they actually want out of it. I mean, some important things, like one off the top of the head is kids. Do you want kids? Because if you want kids or if you don't want kids and the other person does want kids or doesn't want kids, they have a completely opposite reaction to it. It's not going to work. You have two different outlooks of what you want. That's true. The one's marriage. Like, some people just want to get married straight into it. It's like, that's a huge commitment. One, financially. And two, it can be used as a trap. It can be used as a trap, and it has been used as a trap in modern society. It's like, both of those things, I can guarantee I don't want. I don't want kids. I don't want marriage. So what would I want out of a relationship? That's the thing. That do be the thing.
It's been years since we started dating, but I still learn new things about his mind every day. And I love that.
Okay, but when are you going to mention that it's hot and fit as hell? When are you going to go to the shallow part, so what everyone else can see, the outside, the muscly macho man guy?
I was getting to that. Let me phone over my boyfriend at my own pace, please.
You're just going to say everything though now. Me culpa? Me culpa? I don't know what that means. What's that even mean? Me culpa. Oh. Google! Google! What does me culpa mean? Me culpa. Just gonna put this to detect, I guess. I have to put this as detect it. Oh wait, no. English, switch this around. It's not switching it around. Control shift, okay. They've changed that. It's not switching! Why doesn't Google let me switch the things anymore? I'm just gonna put me culpa. My fault. Okay, so, wait, Russian? Wait, why are we speaking Russian at her? Question mark? Like, that makes sense, but... The wording, I mean, but why are we speaking Russian suddenly? Where did that come from? I didn't take Owen as Russian.
Well, I don't usually mention that, because I don't want to seem shallow, but I really do love how much effort he puts into his appearance.
I mean, you know, that's one of the things that opens a relationship. I mean, if you don't look the part, if you don't look like you take care of yourself or you're trying to attract a person, typically you're not going to attract a person. All relationships at the start will be shallow. It's appearance-based. You like what you see. And then when you interact, you like their personality, maybe, what they say, their views.
Part of it is just that Pokemon coordinators need to look good if they want to win, but it goes above and beyond. He wakes up in the morning at 6 every day, Just so he can work out, take a shower, brush his teeth and do his hair?
I mean, other than getting up at 6 in the morning. I'm working out in the morning. I'm meaning to do that. I started again last week, and then I've put the works back in the cupboard, and I haven't done them again. But yeah, I can do those things. 6 in the morning is... Actually, I went to bed at 6 this morning. In my defense, I had a cat in the loft. I thought waking up at 6 AM is normal. I've always been a night owl. I've always stayed up till late/early in the morning. Nowadays, I've been really bad for it. In the past, I used to be like 2 AM, 3 to 4 AM if I was pushing it. Last night I did really bad. Also depends on what you're doing. Like, my work, when I was at work, I was doing night shift, so I was getting up at 6 PM. No, I was getting up a bit. When did I start? 6 PM was when it started, so I was getting up at about 4 PM. And then getting back home at 6 AM. Having my dinner and then going back to bed. Because I need to be out, so if you're on a night shift pattern, it's definitely not the normal. School life, definitely not. School life, yeah. Although I would stay in bed till about 7 AM. I would get up at 7 AM at school. I usually go to sleep past 2 AM, but I have a friend that gets around 2 hours of sleep waking. That is brutal. 2 hours of sleep? God, I would be so grumpy with that amount of sleep. And I would require another nap. Holy crap. God, I know in the past though, when you're young, you can get away with less hours sleep. But we can save him. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, making good use of the weekends then. But yeah, that's the thing about when you're younger, you can definitely get away with less hours sleep. In school, I could get away with like 4 hours sleep for the 5 days. I would have to have a longer bit of sleep. Maybe one of them. But for the most part, I could get away with it. Nowadays, not so much. If I don't sleep, it really does affect you. You can, but you shouldn't. Probably. That is probably true, I will say. You should probably be getting your full 8 hours sleep. It is healthy, yes. I have noticed Brendan's pretty fastidious for such a big guy.
Yeah, I love that about him. He's so disciplined, and when he's got his mind on something, he'll never let go. And he works so hard on anything he tries to.
How much longer are we going to fawn over Brendan? Extolling Brendan's virtues with me makes you feel as though you both have a better understanding of Brendanity. Okay. You gained 3 points with Brendan, Danny. May you with us? Did we? I had the points go, but I didn't see any numbers. Huh, she did. She increased our friendship with Brendan. Are we more friends with him now? Somehow, her talking about Brendan has made us more friends with Brendan than her. What the heck? How that worked. Apparently that's how that's working.
I'm sorry. I need to go with my boyfriend. I just remembered how much I love him.
Oh, okay. I love him enough to tell him why you don't want to make any new meals? Love him enough to be open? And let him know? Maybe?
Maybe after I practice a bit.
I'll take it. And I'm here to help. You got any noxious steaming piles of mystery food eggs? I'll try them before they get anywhere near Brendan's delicate palate and upset his little tummy.
Thanks. I bet you'll be a great taster. If you don't eat everything, I'm gonna shove it down your throat.
Your heart shifts as you feel your relationship with May evolve from friend to taster. I feel like we should have put the food part in front of taster there, but oh well. Also, is taster above friend? I feel like friend's above taster. Although they could have put guinea pig, I guess, there. They probably should have put guinea pig there. Hanging out with me will now convey an amount of XP to fighting bug and fire Pokemon in your party. This amount will grow the more points you have with me. I feel like since we have a more varied team now, I feel like instead of it giving more XP to the Pokemon, I feel like I would prefer it if it gained more proficiency with them. I guess it would be strong if we do that. Would it if you put in 0.25 at the start? I feel that would be nice for like level boostage. Might be strong though, I don't know. Might be really strong. Night. Oh god. We're meeting Sharon in the garden. Ooh. This is nice. I don't recognize this tract. Tract? This track. Ooh, Sharon getting all romantic, putting the music on for us. Getting a complete orchestra in the background. Hey, Sharon! It's been a while, my dude. What's up? So we're very shadowed. Do we not want to go near a light at all? I would like to use my spacebar. Thank you. I'll leave it over here if I'm honest. Dot. That's always a good sign. I came here expecting confrontation, and yet, upon seeing your eyes, I find all my desire to berate or chastise escapes me. Why were you going to berate and chastise me? Question mark. Why, pray tell, do you think that is? Geez, I mean, I don't want to fight. A Pokemon battle maybe, but it's getting a bit late. We'll probably draw attention to ourselves. Not a fight though. Not a physical fist fight. Not built for it, my dude. Alright. I've come across some disturbing news. Disturbing news that directly involves you. Okay. Enlighten me? Question mark. Do you remember those two purple-clad students? Nate, Blue, and I fought on the 10th. Yes, that's where Blue stole a Charmander because he's a bit of a dick, even though it wasn't really stealing, but still. Yes? Question mark. They hurled some vicious allegations at you, accusing you of getting in through nepotism. And because I like to just pay attention to the rumours, I believe them. No, Sharon's the guy that typically I expect would do his research. Yep. I thought nothing of it. Sharp words from an unpleasant pair of jealous fools. Just keep believing that. Just believe that instinct. But then you revealed you actually do know Professor Oak. That alone I could dismiss as a coincidence. But Blue has a habit of ranting about you. I swear every third word out of his mouth is stubborn. Yeah, that's why he's a very, very obsessed stalker. You probably should ignore him. Not hang around with him, you know? Then again, he is Sharon's roommate, so it's kind of unfortunate that. And from what I've gathered in those rants, Professor Oak seems especially fond of you. More so than he is towards his own grandson. Are we going to pay attention to the fact that Blue One is a dick? He is. That's why it's called Beach. Also, Oak, Blue expects his grandpa to deliver a cash check into his account every week or month, however long it was. So why would his grandpa like him? Why would his grandpa still have a bond with him if he just expects things and then he's just a dick all the time? You know? Again, hardly what I'd consider an issue by itself. Okay. Thank you, Sharon. Time back. I like the way the thank you, Sharon part was the more important part to get out first. You're being a bit judgy right now. Just a little. We'll see where this goes, though. But Sam told you to stop looking into me. How dare you pay attention to what your roommate is saying about me? It's the most important. How's he going to react? How is Sharon going to do this? Oh, you already know. Yeah? That's not a good look for us, because we've had a talk with Oak as well, whilst we're here. Yeah, he told me. Look, Sharon, Sharon's happy. Now we're just standing in the garden, staring at each other, closing eyes. The violin, nice little strings, the guitar in the background. Why they made it like this? Feels quite intimate? Question mark. Does it feels that way? Maybe not the people interacting, but the scenery and the music. I'm waiting for you to tell me that my concerns are misplaced, Stubborn. Whoa, that's a different look. Hold up. He is side-eyeing. What is this? What is this look? What is this judgmental bastard thinking? Don't listen to what he says. I mean, Sharon was not my favourite character, and I did try and avoid him, but oh well. Professor Oak's recommendation played a very, very large role in my admittance here. Just a little bit. Just a little of a large role, you know? So, it's as I feared. Just look to the side. I don't even want to look at you anymore. Sharon, I'm working hard every day to make sure that I'm worthy of Professor Oak's recommendation. And people get recommended for places all the time. Did you know, Sharon, to get into most workplaces, you need 2 referrals, which are pretty much 2 recommendations of your ability to work as a team and in an establishment. You know, so everyone needs a reference. Did you not think about this? Politics, you might not need it, depending on the country. But I think in the UK you need a reference for politics. You just need a bank account because of your campaigns and shit. I did well at the Battle Team tryouts. Did you not turn up there? Did you not see us? We had to deal with a copycat using our exact team. The hell? I've passed all my homeroom tests. Literally every single one of them. We've not got one wrong yet. I feel as less like you earned your spot through non-standard means and more that you too have. Eh? Do you wanna make that more clear for me, buddy? What was totally not bought from me and Yuri. This one here has been funding my enemies and rivals. That one right there. Got a blue name right now in OBS. What is it in Twitch? It's blue on OBS. What colour is it on Twitch? Let me just tab over. Okay, where are we? It's a blue name on Twitch as well. That boy over there. That's who you want to be fighting. That's who you want to go for, Sharon. Never gonna catch me alive. Catch him dead, Sharon. Catch him dead. Just get him. I'm okay with either.